Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and information on Path of Exile. Last week I didn't have a chance to make the video, so this time we're doing 2 weeks, starting very quickly with a reminder that in the recently asked questions thread, which has been updated, you might find some of the answers that you're looking for, so definitely go and search there if you have a specific interaction that you're not sure if it works or not. Also, if you by any chance haven't had the chance to complete your item filter, there's all the new informations here which have been compiled in a very nice manner with these spoilers here, so that's definitely much better than it was before with a single huge blob of text. Also, we got all of the gems level 20% quality, and it's mostly, honestly, retaliations gems, because that's pretty much what came as a novelty, and some other gem, for example the Rapture one, which is related to bleeding and critical. Also, obviously, private leagues have been available. They've been available for quite some time now, and well, if you still haven't had the chance, definitely create one and play with your friends. And we also got the new challenge rewards, and there's a few of them. For example, at level 12 we get the Runebind weapon effect. You can see kinda see here in the bottom right, which honestly is my favorite effect, and I'm really glad it's at 12, because honestly these challenges take up so much time that if you are no-lifing these, well, it's gonna be hard. Otherwise you'll have to play essentially a couple hours every day for a while, unless you're really efficient, but that's not as common as people might think. Anyway, at 24 challenges there's the Rune character effect, is this thing that goes like above your head and kind of explodes when you level, I think. There's the Kalguran cloak at 32 challenges. It's this cloak over here. I don't know about the signs, but the cloak itself looks really cool to me. There's a new unique finisher effect at 34 challenges, and the King's March portal at 36 challenges. It's this portal over here. Honestly, it's just the portal that you see every single time the Kalguran come from when you mine every node in maps. So yeah, you can see what the portal looks like, and you can definitely choose there if it's worth it to get to 36 challenges. Honestly, that's a lot of time invested, but I mean, if you have the time and if you want the portal, that is definitely something to shoot for. And obviously the game already launched by this point. If you still haven't had the chance to patch your client, it's around 7 GB, so just be aware that it's really not a problem to most people, but to some might still be. And we also got, as usual, the Settlers Kargur launch live updates thread, and well, this only goes to Kalguran Day 3, so it's basically outdated now. And still, it was pretty good to see what GG was working on, what were the problems that GG was aware of. And you can also see that they disabled for now the find a stack of divination cards Kyrak mission. This is because of an exploit that happened that we are going to talk in a second. First though, GG coming at us with a little bit of a post-mortem for the slightly delayed launch on consoles, where basically they encountered the problem, they tried to fix it. The fix worked except for the fact that it killed the virtual keyboard, so players were unable to name their characters, meaning that they were unable to play the game. This was fixed in a couple of hours, so that's good, but I mean, yeah, these problems at launch are definitely not the best and really hurt the game. Also, we got a very quick thread of how the Settlers of Kalgur launch went, which is basically a bunch of clips from your favorite streamers, maybe getting lucky, maybe dying, maybe getting unlucky. I mean, it's just streamer things. There's so many streamers right now that some of them are bound to see some really cool things, and GG just pouncing on those for free content. Anyway, speaking about the recent economic abuse, which has been stopped by GG, and there's been a lot of discussion on Reddit for this. The point is that someone discovered that they could scry divination cards from a very high level map to a very low level map. I think it was a tier 1 map, and this prevented most cards from dropping except one, and that card gave divine orbs. Now, with the use of specific scarabs granting basically packs of monsters a guaranteed drop of cards, but there was only one card, so they dropped a lot of these that gave Divine Orb. So yeah, you can see how they printed Divines with these, and GGG had to step in because there was at least a group of 4 people apparently running around 250 instances this way, definitely generating a huge amount of wealth. Of course, there was a huge uproar when the community discovered about this, because the market can definitely get pretty much fucked up by this. So yeah, GGG came in, locked all the wealth generated, and prevented it from coming back into the economy. So yeah, they're still deciding what else to do. I don't think they did anything else about this. And there were a lot of people that wanted the players to be banned. But to be fair, this does not look like a bug. This definitely look like the way it should have been used. Like, this is definitely using the given rules in a smart way to me. It does not look like an exploit, does not look like an obvious bug. Most likely an oversight by GGG, which is why at the moment, as far as I know, they just locked the wealth and not the players. Not sure about that, I could be wrong about that. Honestly, I don't think they should be banned, because this is how the game works. If the game has an exploit that's within the rules, players should definitely abuse it. This is how people break this all of the time. Honestly, one of the fun parts of the game is actually breaking it. But still, there's been a lot of discussion. Anyway, nothing happened beside the huge uproar, so yeah, there's that. And if you still want to discuss this, there's definitely some other places to do so. Other than that, the native client for PlayStation 5 is probably coming next week. This is because the new PlayStation 5 client gets treated basically as a new title submission, basically a new game, so there's going to be new trophies and all kind of stuff. However, if you already completed your previous trophies, don't worry, because it will automatically complete the new ones when you log in into that. So hopefully this is coming soon, and that's very nice for PS5 players. Definitely the game is going to use the hardware much better, so hopefully it will be much easier to play, especially at higher level, which honestly is a problem on PC as well. Also, PoE2 is gonna be available at Gamescom in Cologne, which is happening from the 21st to the 25th of August. Not sure if GG is going to be there all days though. And then at PAX East in Seattle, which is going to happen from the 30th to the 2nd of September. So if you are around the zones, or if you're going to these events already, yeah, you might definitely want to give a look at PoE2, and I'm sure we'll be getting some more footage from those, so prepare to get more footage on PoE2 on YouTube. Hopefully this is not going to be the same old Act 1, which is going to be, I mean, by the time we're going to play that, we're going to know it by heart, so we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I guess it was all for these weeks, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That was all. I've been your host Giorgio, and I'll see you guys the next time.